Hey Motor Nation, we are live at World's Toughest 2016 at Everest 2.0, where mutters are tackling this behemoth of an obstacle that you see on every Tough Mudder course throughout this season. But what's unique about Everest 2.0 at World's Toughest is that these guys have been running all day long. This isn't a 10-mile course, this is a 5-mile loop that they have been running with a combination of old obstacles, new 2017 obstacles, and also World's Toughest exclusive obstacles. The only people that are up there right now that are helping them are our teammates. And while this is a race, we like to say that there is camaraderie in the competition. These guys don't leave a mutter behind, even though there is a ton of money on the line here. The single male, single female, and team of 2 that makes it to the finish line in 24 hours, reaching 100 miles, will get $100,000 presented to you by Cellucor. Hey Joe, I see your question coming through. You're asking how much longer. Right now it's about 9-ish p.m. Here in Las Vegas, Nevada. So that's Pacific Standard Time. The event ends tomorrow at 2 p.m. or 1:30 p.m. Pacific Time. So they've got tons more time to go here. We've entered the Black Ops portion of World's Toughest, meaning these guys have to have their headlamps on at all times. This is also the portion of the event where the mental grit really comes into play. We just passed somebody earlier who is on their 7th lap, which is really respectable. If you want to know who's in the lead, you should go download our app in the iTunes App Store and the Google Play Store. Just look up World's Toughest Mudder, and you will be able to check out the leaderboard for up to the minute statistics. And you can also tag some of your favorite athletes that you want to get real-time updates from. You can also track them on the course so that you know exactly where they are. This is the 6th World's Toughest. The only person to ever reach 100 miles has been Ryan Atkins. However, looking into the leaderboard and seeing where guys are, and women and teams are at this point in the event, we are all pretty convinced that we're going to have multiple people reaching 100 miles at this event. The distance of each lap is 5 miles. And they are doing that continuously throughout 24 hours in order to reach 100 miles. If you haven't checked it out yet, we're also streaming 24 hours of live coverage at toughmudder.com/live. That broadcast is hosted by Alex Patterson and Matt Bell. They are starting every hour at the top of the hour with live leaderboard updates for you.
Yes, you. I'm going for your right arm. I got a frozen shoulder. Oh, you're the one with the frozen, okay.
These guys are strategizing before they get to the top of Everest. Trying to make the most of it with a bum left arm.
Okay, there you go. Throw the leg, throw the leg.
The left side of Everest is a penalty. Some guys crush this obstacle without any help.
Back 3, let's go. You're going to aim for me.
The sun is gone and the night is setting in. It is getting cold. We've got a bunch of guys over here getting ready. How you guys feeling? We're live on Facebook.
Hello.
Hello. Say hi to everybody.
Hello.
What laps are you guys all on? 5, 6. Amazing. How are you feeling? Favorite obstacle on course so far?
Favorite obstacle?
Or maybe the question is, which one are you least looking forward to each lap?
I don't know.
I can't.
Haven't missed one yet. 7 laps, haven't missed one yet.
No penalties?
None.
Awesome. Good job.
Fortunate.
We are going to come back over here and watch these guys crush Everest 2.0, which is an obstacle that will be on every course in 2017 as it has been in 2016.
Go, 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 go! Oh, you
The cliff is opening at midnight. Alyssa, I see your question there about the cliff. That will be open at midnight. The cliff is a 35-foot drop into a lake.
Okay, guys,
Some people love it, some people hate it. Depends if you have a fear of heights.
go, 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 go! Where did I go? Where did I go?
Hey Michael, I see your question about wetsuits. I will go over here and ask those guys how they feel about it. And while it might be harder to run a Tough Mudder in a wetsuit, I guarantee you that they will be happy to have a wetsuit on because it is pretty damn cold out here. I have about 5 layers of jackets, sweaters, and down puffer coats on. And they are getting wet a few times each lap here. So the wetsuit is crucial for keeping your body temps up. We've got Team Rubicon's relay team over here. Check in with them. Hey Dan, how you feeling?
Got a challenge for you. You ready?
Yep.
Guys, if you're just tuning in with us, we are live from World's Toughest Mudder here in Henderson, Nevada, which is right outside of Las Vegas. And we are streaming 24 hours of live coverage on Facebook. And also at toughmudder.com/live with our crazy, amazing hosts, Alex Patterson and Matt Bell. Hitting up brand new 2017 obstacles and also old classics like Everest over here. We've got a team of guys coming up. How are you guys feeling?
Good here.
Live on Facebook. Somebody asked a question. How much harder is it to run in a wetsuit?
Quite a bit.
Yeah?
It's very tight.
But I'm thinking you need it because it's so damn cold at some point. Well, you're like half ready to go.
I'm ready.
So at some point the t-shirt comes off and the wetsuit goes totally on?
No, t-shirt stays on.
T-shirt stays on. Got it.
No rubbing.
Chafing. Don't want that to happen. Hey Dan, my name is Melissa. I'm a TMHQ staffer.
Okay.
I've been doing these live streams a few times this season. You might have heard my voice.
Oh, God.
Gotta give another shot.
All right.
While World's Toughest is a race, that certainly does not stop anybody from helping each other at every obstacle on the course. You might even say that many more people would hit 100 miles if they didn't help anybody, but that's simply not what this event is about. Hey Jeff, I have not opened my weather app recently, but the temperatures are dropping. I'm pretty bundled up in a winter hat. I've got a few layers of jackets on. I would say it'll get down into the 30s tonight. And because this is the desert, you never know what's going to happen. A few years ago, we had a sandstorm out here. So far, so good. Nothing too crazy, but you never know. Not only are these guys battling mental strength to get through 24-hour endurance race, but they're battling the elements too. Hey Scott, you're going to want to go check out our app. It's called My Laps. It's hosted by a company called My Laps. If you go into the iTunes store or on Google Play, just search for World's Toughest Mudder. Download the app. You can follow some of the top athletes that are running right now, or if you have friends or family running, you can track them too just by searching their name or their bib number. You can get up to the minute course updates, race updates, find out who's in the lead, how many laps they're doing, what their splits are, which is really awesome. You can also check out the live stream on the app and the course map. Tons of awesome information on that app. You're going to want to go download that. Hey Ederson, we've been in Lake Las Vegas for the event for a few seasons now. We'll be back here most likely in 2017 as well. Vegas is a great venue for us. It's the middle of the desert. We get warm weather during the day, cold weather at night. You never know what's going to happen. So it really, it throws you some curveballs, and it really just makes the challenge that much more interesting. Jesse, you should totally do this event one day. Some guys come out here and they are competing for the $100,000 prize, but there are plenty of people who come out here and run a few laps for fun. And let me tell you, it is the culmination of global Mudder Nation. We've got, you can see these flags in the background, flags from Germany, US, UK. This is truly a global event. Joanna, the app's name is World's Toughest Mudder in the iTunes App Store. Go check that out. You got it, swing that leg up.
Come on.
We'll come over here and check out how these guys are feeling. Hey Adam, Toughest Mudder plays into World's Toughest Mudder. First of all, it is a great event to bridge the gap between Tough Mudder events and this 24-hour endurance race that is World's Toughest. So Toughest Mudder is going to be an 8-hour course, not a 24-hour course. And that is still going to run at night from midnight to 8 a.m. So you can get a taste of what it's like to be out here at World's Toughest before you really take the plunge and go all in for 24 hours. So Toughest is great for that. It will also have a qualifying component for the elite athletes that are going to want to win the $100,000 prize. So there will be a qualifying portion of Toughest Mudder to get into World's Toughest if you are an elite athlete contending for prizing. Lots of different aspects that Toughest brings to the table. So it plays in perfectly for people who are just looking to get a taste of it, but also for people who are really trying to gun for the prize at World's Toughest each year. Liliana, I would say this is definitely harder than a Spartan race. These guys are battling the elements. They're battling every obstacle here on course. How you guys feeling? We're live on Facebook right now. Everybody has a lot of questions. They're asking me if this is harder than Spartan.
I don't do Spartan.
You don't do Spartan?
So I would know.
I completed a trifecta, and this is pretty tough.
This is pretty damn tough.
Oh, yeah.
24 hours is a long time
It is.
to be
You know what?
beating your
I
body.
don't like Spartan, to be honest with you. So.
Favorite obstacle on the course?
Uh,
Or favorite new 2017 obstacle? We had Funky Monkey
Double Rainbow.
Revolution, Double Rainbow. It's
Double
not
Rainbow.
a 2017 one, but it is an awesome feature on course
yeah,
this
double
year.
rainbow. I'm stuck on right now. Thanks, guys.
Have a good one. Slow and steady right there.
We ready?
Determination in the eyes of this man right here before he
All right, ready?
sprints up Everest. Got to swing point. All about that teamwork.
You got me, guys? You're awesome.
Guys, if you're just tuning in with us, we are here live at World's Toughest Mudder at Everest 2.0. If you're not familiar with what World's Toughest Mudder is, it's a 24-hour endurance race. So Tough Mudder events, they're not a race. Those are challenges you can complete with teams. There's no prizing, but World's Toughest is indeed a race. These guys are trying to hit 100 miles in 24 hours to win a $100,000 prize. There is money on the line here, but I have to say that does not stop people from helping everybody get through this course, which is one of the most unique components of World's Toughest, and honestly one of the most unique components of any race out there. We're live streaming here on Facebook for 24 hours, every hour. We're trying to hit every hour. So keep tuning in for more behind the scenes info here. And also go check out toughmudder.com/live. Two of our amazing hosts, they are getting into all kinds of trouble, bringing you leaderboard updates at the top of every hour. They are having special guest appearances. And yeah, they're just having a good time. I was hanging out with them a little while ago, and you should definitely check that out if you have not already. They are also doing giveaways at the top of every hour. They are asking questions. If you're answering them correctly, they are picking a winner and giving away free 2017 tickets to Tough Mudder events. So you're going to want to get in on that action and try to get your free ticket to a 2017 event. We're going to sign off here for now, but definitely, like I said, Facebook live streaming every hour. Go check out the website live stream and download the app, World's Toughest Mudder app in the iTunes App Store, and make sure you're staying on top of the leaderboard. See you guys soon.